Hey, how's it going, everybody? If you're new here, welcome in, and if you've been here before, welcome back. I'm Rollshambo, the connoisseur and collector of all things sharp and shiny, and I'm excited because I just nabbed this out of the mailbox. As you can see, it is a package from QSP. We've got not one, but two new releases from them in this box, and I can't wait. I reached out to QSP and I said, hey, I am super interested in these new designs that you have coming out. Is there a chance that I can check them out and let the good people know what they're all about? And they said, absolutely. And here we are. We've got two knives in here, and I'm excited to see how they perform because I've been waiting on these for months. I originally saw these teased at the beginning of the year, and ever since, they've been on my mind. That should do it. Nothing else in there. Cool. Two boxes. I'm purposefully not going to look at the labels. We'll do these one at a time. And we'll see just how good they are. A quick heads up and a quick thank you to QSP for sending these at my request. And guys, I'll make sure to link to these down below. Hopefully these are available by the time this video is published, and I'll let you know. Both of these, by the way, are under $100. Let's see which one we get first. In box number one, oh yes, this is, I was hoping it would be this one first. This is the QSP Vault. Hey, that's pretty good. that's really good. Yeah, no, this is nice. This is really nice. Okay, let's talk about what we've got here. 14C28N blade, micarta and aluminum bolstered handle scales, and what they're calling the glide lock. That is really smooth. Okay, so this is definitely a crossbar style lock. But if I'm not mistaken, I think this is actually the first crossbar style lock that QSP has ever done. Now, they don't have the knobs here. They actually have this sliding button. That feels really good. Really good. I'm really enjoying that. Let's do a quick QC check. Lock up, lock out. Solid. Locked like a bank vault, just like I would expect. Single-sided captive pivot with ceramic bearings. So that action is really smooth. Centering right out of the box is dead center. Very nice. Is there? Nope, there's no wiggle. There's no jiggle. We have what appears to be a reversible pocket clip, and this is great because this is actually done here at the top, which means you don't have any extra screws going into the handle scale, and it also has enough space for quite a lot of material or fabric. So even if you wear thick pants, that's going to fit in there just fine. We've got a backspacer here. It's not as long as I would typically like to see, but it's there. I would say that that's a steel backspacer. And I know that these are going to be going for about $86. For that, you get micarta with aluminum and 14C28N and this glide lock. I'm not mad at that price point. Under $100. Hey, there we go. Balance on here is really good. How's the ergos? Ergos feel good right out of the box. Very nice. We have a satin finish here on the blade, and on the flat, it's a stone wash. So all in all, a really good looking knife. This is a Jacob Lundquist design, and he does have his maker's mark right there. I gotta say, this is not typically a style that I expect to see from Jacob Lundquist. I'm used to something else, something a little different, but I like it. This feels good. Ergos are good. Balance is good. Materials are decent. QSP nailed it on the fit and finish on this guy. No complaints out of the box here. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. Can they go 2 for 2? Let's go. I love the color. I love the color. This is the QSP Unicorn. Hey, that's got a decent D10 on it. Look at that. This is what they would call a straight back blade, by the way. This is multi-layered G10 with 14C28N on this black wash blade. Straight back design. Of course, it is a button lock. That feels good. That feels really good in the hand. It's got a deployment hole and a flipper tab. Let's check this out one at a time. Flipper tab. Yeah. That's really good. That is very good. Deployment hole. Does it reverse flick well? Yeah. Oh, man. You know, I review a lot of button locks, and I got to say, it's hard to stand out in a crowd of other button locks. I feel it on this, and this is remarkably bigger than I thought it would be. I'm loving this blade shape. Straight back blade, swedge here at the top, 14C 28N on the blade with G10 handle scales, reversible pocket clip. So this is going to be ambidextrous. It's a deep carry clip. Looks like we have T6 body screws, which I'm not a huge fan of, but on a knife that costs $69, giggity giggity, I'm not mad at it. I can live with that. The pocket clip screws are recessed, and the internal sides of the scales are completely milled out. We've got speed holes here, which means that you can go really fast. Yeah, there we go. It's got a nice clicky detent for being a plunge lock design. Ergos feel good. You rest up right here behind that flipper tab, and you could trigger pull it a little bit. There is no jimping here on the spine of the blade, which I kind of wish that there was. It would have been nice if we had jimping all the way till about here. That would have been my preference. But for $69, I'm not mad at it. How does it index? Yeah. If I can get a good index twirl on this right out of the gates, you know that the balance is good. Sometimes it takes a little bit of learning the knife to be able to do that. Each knife has a different balance point, but on this one, very easy to maneuver with. Reverse grip feels nice and solid. Regular grip feels good. I do, again, wish that we had some jimping up here at the spine, but $69, I am A-okay with that. And I'm digging this purple. I know that they have multiple different color variations. They've got black and purple, which is this one. They've got black and green. They've got a lot of different styles going on there. As a huge fan of purple, this is definitely jiving with me. Ergos in the hand feel good. I do notice the bill of this pocket clip, but it's not a hot spot by any stretch. For the most part, it does disappear in the hands when you grip it. In a reverse grip, your middle finger, at least my middle finger, rests right there, so it gives you a little bit of extra grip as well. The edge feels nice and sticky. Now, something that you might not know about 14C28N is that it takes a really nice acute angle. So you can lay the edge bevel back on here. Not that I think you need to do it, but you could lay the edge bevel back and make this extremely slicey, because 14C is a very tough blade steel. And that means that it will take a wider edge bevel and it will perform beautifully. The button is not super big on here, but we have an adequate cutout right here. So yeah, that's nice. Is there any lock stick? I'm not feeling any. Now, I know that button locks can develop lock stick, but typically it goes away on its own. There is some light jimping here on the flipper tab. I kind of wish that we had jimping that went all the way around for a little bit of extra grip, but it's not bad. I imagine that most people will be reverse flicking this anyways, and it's going to handle that very, very well. So there we got it, guys. We've got the QSP Vault and we've got the QSP Unicorn. Two knives under $100, both boasting great materials for the price point. 14C and G10, 14C aluminum and micarta. What do you think? What do you like, man? Have you been waiting on these like I've been waiting on these? And now they're finally here and I get to put them in my pocket. Be still, my heart. This is definitely where it's at. Ergo's good. Aesthetics good. Lock mechanism good. These are nice. For the price point, yeah, definitely well worth the wait. But I'm curious to see what you have to say. What do you think of these two new models from QSP? Have you been waiting for them like I have? Are you going to pick one of them up? Let me know in the comments section down below. And if you want to watch more awesome knife and EDC content, go ahead and click on one of the videos that pops up next.